Hello, all you tiny, beautiful people that live in my computer. My name is Finn, and welcome to another update video, because I did the last one not very good. To begin, I would like to say that the update I gave last week is void. That no longer is accurate, nothing in that video reflects anything about the channel. Of course the cat wants to play with cardboard now. I'll kiss you. So, to begin, last week I talked about making wrestling stuff on this channel once every week or so, typically being like a bi-weekly thing. That is no longer accurate. That's not a thing anymore. Put a pin in it, and then take the pin and put it in the bottom of the ocean. Not a thing. I sat about it, I thought about it, I wrote some stuff about it, I asked a couple people their opinions, and I figured out what I want to do. So, going forward, this channel will remain the way it has been for a while. Mondays will be the world's quietest show on the internet, whatever it is I want to call it that specific day, where I talk really quietly. Wednesday will continue to be random stuff. Sometimes it'll be an update like this. Other times it will just be me talking for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes it will be a review. Sometimes it will be a shitpost. Maybe if I get better at talking alone, I'll do more skit stuff. More haha funnies, if you will. And Friday will remain being what it's been for the past month or so, maybe 2. I'm not good at thinking. Where it's been more of the long, more creatively fulfilling things, such as my pitches for Marvel, my pitches for DC, my infamous pitch, which is taking so goddamn long. Oh my god, it's taking forever. And things of that sort. So, that will stay. The wrestling thing will not be here. If you're into that, I have good news. When this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, which will be whenever, really, I don't know. Currently we're at 754, I think. So whenever this channel hits 1,000, I will start working on getting a PC and stuff, and making better content, a camera, a microphone. I might still do the laptop camera and this old 2008 YouTube sort of feel for specific things, such as me sat here talking without any editing or whatever, because there's not a reason to change that. It's a fairly big part of what I have made and what you guys have been into, and I get comments about the fact that I feel like I'm from 20 years ago or whatever, which is all super cool. So, I'll work on that. Alongside that, when this channel hits 1,000, I will begin working on the PC thing, but I will also be making another channel specifically for the wrestling stuff, because for those who don't know, I'm a big wrestling nerd. It's like my second favorite thing. I'm artistic and I have hyperfixations, and the 2 biggest, the 5 biggest are wrestling, food, Spider-Man, YouTube, and then I don't know, what's another, music probably, but I like wrestling. I like talking about wrestling, I like reviewing wrestling, I like fantasy booking, which is, there's some of those that'll be at the end card of this, but I love that stuff. And I would like to curate a space and an audience specifically for that. So if you are one of the people who watched the wrestling stuff and you were like, oh, neat, I like this. Or if you just like my personality and looking at my ugly mug, you can do more of that later. I don't have that channel ready. It won't be ready until after this one hits 1,000, because I don't want to take away from this. Also, when we hit 1,000 and I work on channel number 2, this channel will not change. Me working on that channel will not impact this one. This one will stay Monday, Wednesday, Friday. that won't change. My effort into this will only grow, and my efforts into that will just grow alongside it. And I will still be using this as my main outlet. That will be something that is completely because I love wrestling, whereas this is because I love all sorts of shit. So this will not be losing any of the love it's given. It will not be losing any of the attention that I give it, and hopefully, in me pushing that viewership to another area, it gives more room for this space to stay entirely personality based and based on me and my thoughts and stuff. Whereas that can be based off of the wrestling shit. If you are interested in what would be over there, I would be doing Monday Night Raw reviews every week, Friday SmackDown reviews every week, NXT reviews if I watch it, because sometimes I just don't. AEW stuff, probably just the pay-per-views. WWE, all of the pay-per-views. Fantasy booking, out the wazoo of whatever the fuck I want. I'd probably ask you guys for suggestions. And then, similarly to the fantasy booking, I would be doing a big, Finn's Universe thing, where I have a wrestling game, probably 2K24 until I get 25. Don't jump on the computer, young man. Don't do it. You beg it down. You beg it down. You can't get in the computer. You're a cat. I love you, buddy. But there would be that, which would be me booking guys I want in a universe mode. Except I would probably not do it in universe mode because it breaks really easy. I'd probably just simulate the matches and stuff and then edit it to be nice or whatever. But that's the sort of stuff that would be over there, alongside playing through older games, doing challenges, stuff like that, which I think is neat. So, there's that part of the update. I'm not done. Now, I know what you're thinking. Finn, in every video that has anything to do with an update, for the past 3 months, you've stated over and over and over that you're going to start streaming. But then, Finn, you stupid tranny bitch, you don't. And you'd be correct. I don't. And that the reasoning keeps fluctuating. I work too much, and then I can't. My roommate's home, therefore I don't want to stream because I don't like the idea of, A, somebody who's not involved in it being in the background, B, interrupting her, or C, accidentally showing her face or something, which would be really sucky. So that's why I don't do it when she's home, and typically I work after she gets here, or straight up in the morning. Now, the issue there is, if I stream the only time that I'm not hanging out with somebody or working, it means I don't sleep. So, there's not that many hours in a day, sadly. So the streaming thing is very weird. And then I finally had a period where I could do it, and I was incredibly depressed for 2 weeks straight of not wanting to be alive. So there was that. And now it's back to work all day, every day. Sometimes multiple times. Sometimes I get a day off and then I have to work anyway. And it seems like that just keeps becoming more and more of the truth. You're not attacking the computer, young man. You can't. You can't do it. I love you. His tail just flopping by. That's cute. So there's the update on the streaming stuff. I would like to. Anyways, because of the fact that I'm moving and I'm going to have my own space and stuff, and I will be able to do whatever I want with my space, there's a chance I get to do some streams. In saying that, it would not be a scheduled thing due to my work not being a truly scheduled thing and randomly changing throughout. So because of that, the streams would be random. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you guys when they're going to happen. They would probably just start, and then me post about it and stuff to get people to come watch it or whatever. But that's it for the streaming stuff. And then it's time for another update. Yay. First of all, hi, how are you? Thank you for watching this far. Drink something, please. It's been 10 minutes. Drink some water. I should also do that. I don't have water with me. It's in the other room, and I don't feel like going to get it and making the video extend and then people leave because I'm not talking. And I also don't feel like pausing it because my hands are really sweaty and I don't want to touch my little, like, mouse pad until I have to tap the off button. But yeah, drink something and also eat. I have food at my feet that I will be eating very soon, my friend. So, last big update for this specific video. Maybe I'll have more stuff to say later. Ha. So Finn, you talked about starting another channel. Cool. 2, right? Just the 2? Finn, right? Just the 2 channels? Finn? Please? Please? Now I know what you're thinking. Finn, you can't have so many channels. You're gonna die. And I know that that's true for the average person, but I'm not average. I'm a genetic freak. The 2 people who watch wrestling will like that. However, I will be making a tertiary channel. So there's this one. There will be the wrestling one. And the 3rd one will take a while. So this channel's happening. Wrestling channel's happening. When I get to the point where I can pay an editor to do stuff, and I can get thumbnails made that aren't like dog shit, I want to do a gaming channel. Now listen, I know what you're thinking, Finn. You're already making 3 things a week alongside random bullshit. When the wrestling thing happens, that's at least 2 things a week. So that's 5. You got enough. And I know that would be normal for the average person, but I'm not average. I'm a genetic freak. And I've got a 33 1/3 chance, or whatever. But my effort into that channel would literally just be me playing games. Because I'm not editing. Fuck all of that. It would just be me playing. I would do single-player stuff, I would do multiplayer stuff, I would do stuff with friends, I would play an assortment of games, and I would not have a schedule, at least for now. There's a chance that if it takes off or whatever, I'll do a schedule to make it like a better thing for the algorithm, but it's honestly just a way for me to make stuff I like, and that would be a while from now. Like, that's probably a year away. This isn't an around the corner thing. Like the wrestling thing, if we hit 1,000 tomorrow, I'm starting to work on it. If we hit 1,000 in a month, I'm starting to work on it. Whatever. So that's the goal on that one. With the gaming one, I need a bunch more money. I need the ability to pay people to take care of that for me. Because fuck doing all that work. I don't want to do edits. Editing is so boring, and I don't like it, and I'm not good at it. So I'm not interested in that. I'm just not. So that's a ways away. Don't expect that to randomly pop up. I just want to make gaming stuff, and I don't want to put that on this channel. A, because it's bad for a channel to have just a million different things on it. And B, it would become a thing where like that takes the space of the Wednesday upload, or that takes the space of the Friday upload, or that takes the space of the Quiet Show, or whatever. Which I don't want to do. So, TLDR, I'm sorry for lying about streaming on accident. I feel better. Drink something. At 1,000 subs. Wrestling channel. Last week's video didn't count. In a long time gaming channel. There's your little TLDR quick spot. Thank you guys so much for your love, for your support, and I would like to show my appreciation for you all again. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me that I'm able to do this. It means the world to me that you guys show any sort of support, much less such a genuine verbal support and talking to me about this stuff. In the description, check out the Discord where you can hang out with me and my friends and become part of the group. Typically, there's a lot of conversation in there. Recently, there hasn't been, mostly because the people in there are busy as shit, alongside myself. But sometimes it becomes heavily trafficked, and there's just a bunch of people talking. So hop over there and join us, and maybe we can talk and shit. Once again, thank you guys so much. Patreon's also in the description, but don't feel pressured into that. That's there for if people randomly decide to donate or whatever. You do not have to. It is entirely up to you. It's not. I don't view you differently if you do, at all. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you later this week. Bye bye.